solving exponential inequalities. Okay, so solving exponential inequalities. So, but before we go on with the topic, so we will have a review first of our last topic, which is solving exponential equation. So, i-review muna natin yung ating solving exponential equation. So, example, we have here so 3 to the x power equals 81. So, first thing to do is to rewrite the given equation with similar base. Kailangan nating baguhin yung equation natin. Kailangan yung 3 maging magkamukhang 3 sa kabila. Okay, so we need to change 81 as an exponential expression with the base of 3. Okay, so paano ang gagawin? So we need to factor first 81. So ang factor ni 81 ay 9 and 9. So, ano ba yung number na pwede mong i-multiply to produce 81? So, 9 and 9. And then, si 9, hindi ka pa rin hihinto kasi kailangan mo magkaroon ka ng 3. Okay, so si 9, so that will be 3 and 3. Then, si 9 is 3 and 3 din. So, therefore, ang exponential expression equivalent ni 81 is 3 to the 4th power. So, which means that if you multiply 3 4 times to itself, so the answer will be 81. Okay, so we will copy now 3x or 3 to the x power is equal to 3 to the 4th power. And then solve. So we will solve the equation of the exponents. So we have x is equal to 4. So our answer will be x is equals to 4. Okay, so let's have another example. So let's have here let's have here 32 is equal to 2 to the 2x plus 1 exponent. So we will convert first 32 to an exponential expression having a base of 2 para maging similar yung base nila. So, kuha ka ng scratch paper, i-factor 3 mo si 32. So, 32 is 2 and 16. And then 16 is 2 and 8. And then 8 is 2 and 4. And then 4 is 2 and 2. So, therefore, ang 32 ay equivalent sa 2. Then, ilan sila? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, that will be 2 to the 5th power. Okay, so we have 2 to the 5th power is equal to 2 to the 2x plus 1 power. So, solve for the equation of the exponents. So, exponents natin are 5 is equal to 2x plus 1. And then, transposition method. So, ilipat ang 2x, so that will be negative 2x is equal to 1. Lipat ang 5, that will be minus 5. So we have negative 2x is equal to 1 minus 5. We have negative 4. Then to remove negative 2, so divide both sides by negative 2. So cancel na yung dalawang negative 2 sa left side. May iwanan si x, and then negative divided by negative, so that will be positive. 4 divided by 2, and that will be 2. So we have x is equal to 2. Okay, so let's have another one. So let's have another one here. So we have here 3 to the 2x power is equal to we have here, let's have here 9. So first, convert si 9 sa exponential expression. So 9 is 3 and 3. 3 multiplied to 3 is equals to 9. So that is 3 squared. So we have 3 to the 2x power is equal to 3 to the 2nd power. So that will be 2x is equal to 2. So remove 2. So divided by 2. Divided by 2. So x will be equal to 1. Okay, so that is how to solve an exponential equation to. Okay, so una, kailangan maging magkamukha yung base nila. Ang una, kailangan maging magkamukha yung base ng left and right side of our equation. Then pangalawa, so we will solve for the equation of the exponent. Okay, to have the value of x for our answer. And then, so aside from this exponential equation, we will also have a review of solving inequalities. So how to solve inequalities. So again, pag sinabi natin inequalities, it will include the sign of greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to. So example, we have here, let's have here x minus 2 is less than 4. So in solving inequalities, so it is just the same as solving equation. So we need to do the transposition method, the division method, the cross multiplication, so whichever is applicable. So in this case, applicable C, transposition method. So we will transpose negative 2 to the right side of our inequality. So that will become x is less than 4 and then plus 2. So the final answer will be 4 plus 2, and that will be 6. So that will be x is less than 6. Okay, let's have another one here. So let's have here 2x plus 1 is less than or equal to, let's have here 5. So we have here 2x, copy 2x, then si positive 1 ililipat natin sa right side para makasama ng 5. So that will be 2x is less than or equal to 5, copy 5, and then positive 1 will become negative 1 or minus 1. So copy 2x is less than or equal to 5 minus 1, and that will be equal to 4. So then divided by 2 to remove 2 in the left side of the equation or the left side of the inequality. So cancel 2, then x will be retained is less than or equal to 4 divided by 2, and that will be equal to 2. Okay, let's have our third example here. So by this time, you need to focus on the example dahil medyo may konting pagkakaiba dun sa naunang dalawa. So let's have here 2x minus 4 is less than 3x plus 2. So we have here 2x, copy 2x, and then we need to transpose negative 3x to the left side of the equation. And after that, si negative 4 naman, ililipat naman sa right side. Okay, so 3x, pag nilipat, it will become negative 3x is less than, copy 2. Then negative 4, pag nilipat natin, that will become positive 4 or plus 4. 2 minus 3, we have negative x is less than 2 plus 4, we have here 6. Ang problema, bawal ang may negative kay x. So para mawala si negative, we will multiply the entire inequality by a negative sign to reverse the sign. So negative times negative, that will be x. And then negative times positive yung 6, that will be negative 6. Pag ginawa natin itong proseso na to, kung saan nag-reverse tayo ng sign, so pag ginawa natin to, kung saan magre-reverse tayo ng sign, So, pati yung ating inequality symbol, mare-reverse din. So, yun yung difference niya. Anong ibig sabihin ng mare-reverse siya? Kung less than siya kanina, kailangan siyang maging greater than. So, ang final answer natin will be x is greater than negative 6. So, applicable lang yung pagre-reverse ng inequality kung magre-reverse tayo ng sign ng ating left side. Doon lang siya applicable. Pero pag hindi ka nag-reverse ng sign, hindi na. Okay? So, let's have another one. Okay, so let's have another example here. So, we have here 2/3 x minus 4 is less than or equal to 4x minus 2. So, first thing to do is to transpose negative 4. So, ilipat natin ang negative 4 papunta dun sa right side of our inequality. So, ayan muna ang unang gagawin. So, copy again 2/3x, may iwanan siya. And then, less than or equal to, copy 4x minus 2. Si negative 4 na lumipat, magiging plus 4 na siya. Papalit siya ng sign. And then copy again 2/3 x. Is less than or equal to, copy 4x, and then solve negative 2 plus 4, so that will be plus 2. And then, para mawala yung ating 3 sa denominator ng ating left side, i-cross multiply natin yan sa ating right side. So, distributive multiplication. So, that will be 2x again. Copy 2x, wala na si 3. Is less than or equal to. Multiply 3 times 4x, so that will be 12x. And then plus 3 times 2, so we'll have here 6. So, saan galing ang 12x? So, that is 3 times 4. 3 times 4x, and then 3 times 2, so that will be 6. And then, transpose again. Transposition tayo for x. So, we have 2x minus 12x is less than or equal to 6. And then, so, that will give us now negative 10x is less than or equal to 6. So, para mawala si negative 10, divided by negative 10, divided by negative 10. Okay, so let's have another reminder here. So, dahil merong negative yung ating divisor na ginamit, may negative. So, ang mangyayari, magre-reverse din tayo ng ating inequality sign. So, i-reverse natin ang inequality sign natin from less than or equal to, magiging greater than or equal to. Then, cancel 10, negative 10, cancel negative 10, matitira ay x. Positive divided by negative, that is negative. Then, 6/10 reduced to lowest term, so that is 3/5, negative 3/5. So, that will be our answer. X is greater than negative 3/5. Okay, so anong ibig sabihin ng sagot natin na to? So, ibig sabihin ito, si letter X, pwede nating palitan ng kahit anong numero na mas mataas sa negative 3/5. So, example, ang 0 ay mas mataas sa negative 3/5. Diba? Kasi sa ating number line, nandito yung negative 3/5. Diba? Nandito yung 0. So, therefore, ang 0 ay mas mataas sa negative 3/5. So, pwede rin yung 1. Diba? Pwede rin yung 2. Sir, pwede ba 10? Pwede rin. Pwedeng 105, 111, 114, 1,000,000, 2,000. Okay? So, subukan natin i-check. So, we will take 0. So, as our test number. So, 0 yung gagamitin nating test number. Okay, so palitan yung x ng 0. So, that will be 2 over 3 times 0 minus 4 is less than or equal to. Less than or equal to, kasi yun yung original natin na inequality. 4 times 0 minus 2. So, 2 over 3 times 0, that is 0 minus 4. So, that will be negative 4. And then less than or equal to 4 times 0, that is 0 minus 2. So, we have negative 2. Okay, so tanongin ang sarili, ang negative 4 ba ay less than negative 2? Kung yes, ibig sabihin, tama yung sagot natin. Diba? Negative 4 is less than negative 2 kasi sa number line, habang lumalayo ka kay 0, lalong lumiliit yung value mo. Diba? Nandito ang negative 2, so nandito ang negative 4. So therefore, ang negative 4 ay less than negative 2. Diba? Nandito yung 0. Okay, so kung tama yung sagot, ibig sabihin nun, kung tama yung checking, ibig sabihin tama yung sagot natin. Okay, so that is our checking. So that is our review for solving inequality. Okay, we will go back to our topic, which is solving exponential inequalities. So again, prerequisite in solving exponential inequalities, kailangan meron tayong knowledge regarding solving inequalities and also knowledge in solving exponential equation na nireview nga natin kanina. For example, we have here 3 to the x power is greater than 3 to the 2x plus 1. Okay, so ang first procedure sana natin talaga ay to rewrite the given inequality wherein the base will be equal. Kailangan maging magkamukha yung base. Pero in this given example, yung base natin ay magkamukha na agad, 3 and 3. So therefore, hindi na tayo kailangan mag-rewrite. Okay, so magkamukha na yung base, 3 and 3. So punta ka na sa second step. So ang second step naman natin is to pick the exponent of the given inequality and then solve for x. So kukunin natin yung ating exponents and then we will solve for the inequality of the exponents. So x is greater than 2x plus 1. So now, we will do the transposition method. Silipat natin si 2x papunta sa left side. Tatawid natin ang 2x papunta dun sa left side of our given inequality. So we have x minus 2x is greater than 1. Then solve. X minus 2x, that is negative x is greater than 1. So sabi natin kanina sa review lesson natin, bawal ang may negative kay x. So therefore, to remove the negative symbol of x, we will multiply the entire inequality by a negative sign. So that will be negative times negative, so that will be positive x. Then negative times positive yung 1, that will be negative 1. So dahil nag-reverse tayo ng ating sign ng left and right side of our inequality, it is a must na kailangan ma-reverse din natin yung ating inequality symbol. So from greater than kanina, papalitan natin siya ng less than. Kasi yun ang rule natin, kailangan siyang ma-reverse. Kailan lang nare-reverse? Pag nag-multiply ka kay negative, dun lang siya ma-reverse. Pero pag hindi ka nag-multiply, hindi siya ma-reverse. Okay, so ang answer natin will be x is less than negative 1. So ibig sabihin nito, yung letter x natin sa ating original inequality, so yung letter x natin dito, pwede nating palitan ng kahit anong numero na less than negative 1. Okay, pwedeng negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, yun ang mga less than diba? Habang lumalayo ka kay number line, bumababa yung value mo pag nasa negative number ka. Okay, so papalitan natin ng any negative number si letter x natin na kailangan masatisfy niya yung given inequality which is greater than. Okay, so i-check natin. So copy the original inequality. So we have here 3 to the x power is greater than original, so greater than siya. So yung given ang kukopihin natin, 3 to the 2x plus 1. So example, ang ating gamitin na tester ay -2. So let's have here 3 to the -2 because -2 is less than -1. So pwedeng gamitin ng -2. Sir, pwede rin ba ang -55? Pwede ba ang -14? Pwede ba ang -20? Pwede. Pero syempre, hindi mo gagamitin dahil mas mahihirapan ka. So gamitin mo na yung pinakamababa para madali. Okay, so that will be greater than 3 to the second or to the 2 times -2 plus 1 exponent. So we have, solve muna tayo. So we have here 3 to the -2 is greater than 2 times -2, so that is 3 to the -4 plus 1. So balik tayo kay 3 to the -2 is greater than 3 to the -4 plus 1, so we have -3. So rules on exponent, let's follow the rules on exponent. So kung meron tayong negative exponent, kukunin ng reciprocal. So that will be 1 over 3 to the second power is greater than 1 over 3 to the third power. So that will be 1 over 9 is greater than 1 over 27. So which is correct, mas mataas ang 1 over 9, mas malaki yun. Diba? Paano natin malalaman to? Basic. Kung tama na mas malaki yung 1 over 9, i-cross multiply mo. Diba? Tinuturo ng elementary para ma-compare yung dalawang fraction, i-cross multiply natin. So 27 times 1, so that is 27. Then 9 times 1, so that is 9. So therefore 27 is higher than 9. So tama yung sagot natin. So therefore the value of x in our given exponential inequality is less than -1. So pwede siyang palitan ng kahit anong numero basta less than -1. Okay, so let's have another one. Let's have another example. So we have 8 to the 2x minus 1 exponent is less than or equal to 16 to the x power. So again, dito applicable na rito yung step number 1 natin, which is to rewrite the given inequality wherein the base are the same. Kailangan maging magkamukha yung mga base natin. 8 and 8 dapat. So kaya lang dito 16 eh. So kailangan baguhin natin yung mas mataas. Okay, so para maging magkamukha, pulutin mo yung mataas na base, 16, i-factor mo kung meron siya magiging factor na 8 and 8. So siyempre sakto, 16 is a product of 8 and 2. So hindi tayo makakakuha ng 8 na base dyan. So i-factor na natin din yung 8, so that will be 2 and 4. Then si 2 is 2 and 2. So therefore ang 16 ay equivalent kay 2 to the 4th power. So in this case, pinactor ko yung aking right side, ifa-factor ko na rin yung left side ko kasi hindi naging magkamukha yung base ko eh. So i-factor ko si 8. So factor natin si 8. So ang ating 8 ay product ng 4 and 2, and then si 4 ay product ng 2 and 2. So therefore that will be 2 to the 3rd power. So therefore magiging magkamukha yung base natin na 2 and 2. Kasi kung kay 8 ako, hindi siya magiging magkamukha. Kaya pinactor natin both left and right side of our given inequality. So doon tayo sa nauna, sa left side tayo. So that will be 2 to the 3rd power multiplied to 2x minus 1. Okay, so that is 2 to the power of 3 multiplied to 2x minus 1. Sir, saan nanggaling yung 2 to the 3rd? Equivalent siya ng 8. Yung 2x minus 1, given. So less than or equal to 2 to the 4th power times x. Okay, so yung 2 to the 4th, equivalent ng 16. Then yung x given. So, solve. Huwag natin i-solve dyan sa exponent. Solve natin ang diretso. So, let's solve the given inequality of the exponents. So, we have 3 times 2x minus 1 is less than or equal to 4x. So, distributive multiplication sa left side. So, distributive multiplication. So, we have 3 times 2, we have 6x minus 3 is less than or equal to 4x. So, copy 6x, ilipat ang 4x. So, that will be minus 4x is less than or equal to, lipat ang negative 3, that will be positive 3. 6 minus 4, so we have 2x is less than or equal to 3. Then, divided by 2, divided by 2. So, cancel si 2. Ang matitira ay x is less than or equal to 3 over 2. Or, simplify natin ng 3 over 2. I-lowest term natin, so that is 1 and 1 half. Okay, so that is 1 and 1 half. How would I know na tama yung 1 and 1 half? So, mag-pick ako ng number na less than 1 and 1 half or equal. Siyempre, wag na yung equal to 1 and 1 half. Ma-fraction yan eh. Medyo tatagal ka pa dyan. So, yung mas mababa sa 1 and 1 half. Ang naiisip ko, na sana naiisip nyo rin, ang gagamitin ko 0. Diba? Ang gagamitin ko ay 0 kasi ang 0 ay less than 1 and 1 half. So, check natin. So, copy the original inequality. So, we have 8 to the 2x minus 1 exponent is less than or equal to 16 to the x power. So, by the way, hindi tayo nag-reverse ng sign dito ha. So, no sign is being reversed. So, dahil lumabas na sa final answer, positive yung x. Kaya hindi tayo nagpalit ng sign ng inequality. Okay, so let's continue with the checking. So, that will be 8. So, again, 0 yung aking kinonsider na less than 1 and 1 half. So, that is 2 times 0 minus 1 is less than or equal to 16 to the 0 power. So, we have here 8. So, 2 times 0 is 0 minus 1. So, 8 to the negative 1 is less than or equal to 16 to the 0, that is 1. Okay, so simplify pa rin natin si 8. So, that will be 1 over 8. Kasi negative exponent, so we will have the reciprocal is less than or equal to 1. Is 1 over 8 less than or equal to 1? Yes, correct. Diba? Tama naman eh. Mas mababa yung 1, 8 kumpara kay 1. So, ibig sabihin, kung tumama yung checking, tama yung answer. Okay? So, that is example number 2. Okay, let's have our example number 3. So, we have here 2 to the exponent of x plus 3 is greater than 4 to the power of x minus 5. Okay, so first thing to do is to make sure that the two bases are the same or equal. Kailangan maging magkamukha muna yung base natin. So in this case, hindi magkamukha yung 2 and 4. So we need to transform yung ating 4 sa exponential expression having a base of 2. And ang equivalent ni 4 is 2 squared. Diba? Kasi ang factor ni 4 ay 2 and 2. So, meron tayong 2 squared. So, let's proceed. So, we have here 2 to the power of x plus 3 is greater than 2 to the second power multiplied by x minus 5. Okay, so ngayon magkamukha na yung base natin. So, kukunin na ngayon natin yung exponents to solve for the exponential inequality. So, we have x plus 3 is greater than 2 times quantity x minus 5. So, we have x plus 3. So, let's do this first, distributive multiplication. So, we have 2 times x, we have 2x. And 2 times negative 5, we have negative 10. And then we will do the transposition method now. So x transpose 2x, so that will be negative 2x, is greater than negative 10. Then transpose 3, so that will be negative 3. So x minus 2x, we have negative x is greater than negative 13. Okay, but wait, there's more. So merong negative yung x natin, bawal nga ang may negative kay x So we will multiply the whole inequality by a negative sign. At pag nag-multiply tayo, so automatically magkakaroon tayo ng reverse sign. So mare-reverse yung ating greater than and it will become less than. So negative times negative, that will be x. And then negative times negative 13, so that will be positive 13. So the answer will be x is less than 13. Okay, so how would we know that tama yung sagot natin? So isip ka ng number na pwede mong ipalit kay x which is less than 13. So example 1. So let's check our answer using x equals 1. Kasi yung 1 ay less than 13, di ba? Ang 1 ay mas mababa sa 13. So ipalit natin ang 1 sa lahat ng letter x sa ating original inequality. So we have 2 to the first power plus 3, or 2 to the power of 1 plus 3 is greater than 4 to the power of 1 minus 5. Okay, so we have 2 to the fourth power, 1 plus 3 is 4, is greater than 4 to the negative 4 exponent. So ang 2 to the fourth natin ay, that is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So apat na 2. So that is 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, and times 2 is 16. So we have here 16 is greater than. So dahil ito ay negative exponent, magkakaroon tayo ng reciprocal. So that is 1 over 4 to the fourth power. And then copy 16, and then resolve natin si 4 to the fourth power. So that will be 1 over 256. So, saan galing ang 256? So, that is 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. So, 4 times 4 is 16, times 4 is 64, and then 64 times 4 is 256. So, i-check mo ngayon. Ang 16 ba ay greater than 1 over 256? So, ang 16 ba ay greater than 1 over 256? So, yes, kasi fraction to Diba? Ang fraction ay less than 1. So, automatically greater than yung 16. Okay, so if this is correct, the solution for the inequality is also correct. Okay. So, let's proceed. So, we have 5 to the fourth power is less than 25 to the 2x power. Okay, so again, so this example will be left for you to do. So the answer will be written in the comment box. And that will be all for this lesson.